You're sitting on the sofa watching your favorite Netflix show and the phone rings. You don't recognize the number, but you answer. A voice comes on the line. "Hello, this is President Joe Biden." The caller goes on to tell you you don't need to vote in the primary election. Now, many of you, like me, would be, what the? Depending on your socioeconomic background, you just may believe that the president was on the phone telling you not to vote. And that's who these malicious actors are targeting. The populations that could swing the votes. Let me know in the comments if you are worried about fake news swaying this year's election. In a year that sees a record-breaking number of voters, a staggering 1 billion, heading to the polls worldwide, the stage is set for a pivotal moment in electoral history. This isn't just another election year, it's an unprecedented global event. For the first time in 6 decades, the US and UK are simultaneously choosing new administrations. And for the first time since 2004, both the US and the EU are in sync with their voting schedules. Amidst this historic backdrop, there's a silent player gaining momentum: artificial intelligence, AI. The role of AI in these elections is twofold and complex. On the one hand, it promises efficiency and support for overburdened election officials. On the other hand, it poses a formidable threat with the potential to be weaponized for vote suppression, candidate defamation, and even inciting violence. Why does this matter? Because AI, in its generative form, is still largely uncharted territory. New companies dabbling in powerful AI tools have nascent and untested election integrity teams. Contrast this with veteran companies like Meta, which once boasted an integrity staff of over 500 globally in 2019, but has since downsized significantly. The consequences of AI misuse are far-reaching. There's a real risk of disenfranchising voters as officials employ AI for tasks like cleaning up voting registries or matching signatures. Even the information voters receive isn't immune, with chatbots and algorithms potentially serving up misleading or inaccurate data. To hammer in the point, ahead of New Hampshire's primary, which Biden won, an AI-generated voice purporting to be the president said in robocalls that votes would be better spent in November and that a primary vote helped Trump. The suspected culprit of this call, a Texas-based company named Lingo Telecom. The company is alleged to have originated robocall traffic using AI-generated voice cloning to spread misinformation to voters prior to New Hampshire's primary election. This is just the beginning. This year's electoral landscape is fraught with challenges beyond AI. Officials are grappling with a shortage of poll workers, escalating violent threats, and sophisticated cybersecurity attacks. Balancing the right to free speech and the need to combat misinformation is a delicate act, one that's becoming increasingly critical in an environment where Americans are skeptical of the AI deployed by companies, with many fearing it could even alter election results. The safeguards in place are, at best, a patchwork of voluntary measures, some prompted by the White House. But are they enough? Microsoft's discovery of Beijing's AI-generated content aimed at swaying U.S. voters, alongside warnings from the CIA and DHS about China, Russia, and Iran's AI-driven interference, suggests a landscape rife with digital threats. Platforms like YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram are responding in their own ways. YouTube reversed its ban on election result denialism in 2023, while Facebook limits ads denying upcoming or ongoing election results. All these platforms now require labeling on AI-generated election-related ads. Argentina's recent presidential race is a telling case study. Javier Milei, a right-wing libertarian, leveraged AI to caricature his opponents as communists and emperors. His strategy was successful, leading him to a landslide victory. A stark contrast to the slim margin of 44,000 votes that decided the 2020 U.S. presidential race. In the U.S., states like California, Michigan, Minnesota, Texas, and Washington are taking a stand, enacting laws against or requiring disclosure of political deepfakes. Other states like New York, Illinois, New Jersey, and Kentucky are contemplating similar legislation. In this crucial year, where more people will vote than any other, the intersection of AI and electoral integrity is more than a subplot. It's a central theme that could shape the very future of democracy.